Are you buying a new home? Take 3 tips from me to avoid getting screwed at the closing. If you found your dream home, it's a wonderful time. It's been stressful to go through all the open houses and tours. And now you want to sit back and get a referral for a good attorney and a home inspector. However, it's a very crucial time. Missing property data before that closing is scheduled will cause you to get screwed at the closing. A title search does not provide missing property data. And I'm talking about permits and COs on properties. I just got a call from a client who was at his closing 2 weeks prior. And at the closing, one of the attorneys turned to him and said, "Oh, the 2 rear additions on the back don't have COs. Do you still want to go forward and purchase the property?" He was totally unaware, not expecting anything like that, and unprepared to make a decision at that time, but he felt pressured. So he went ahead and did it. And now he is stuck with having to get the permit documentation for the prior owner that was left out. So a CO stands for Certificate of Occupancy, and it's that final approval on your building permit that everything is completed. And without that, it can cost you $5,000 or $10,000 easy to close out things that should have been done before that closing. I'm Deborah Yelvington, president of Dynamic Design and Permits, and we do property research. And if you've seen my video series on buyer beware, then you'll know we've helped hundreds of homeowners before they purchase that home to make sure they don't wind up with that disaster at the closing. Imagine going to the closing and being fully assured that the property is fully vetted. Everything's covered. There's no open permits or COs or missing documents on that. And that's what we want to provide for you. So take these 3 easy tips. Number 1 is order a new property survey. If the seller is not giving you one, just contact a licensed land surveyor and order a survey. Number 2 is take that survey down to that local building department and ask them to verify that every structure shown on that survey has a proper permit and CO in there. And number 3 is ask for copies of those COs and bring them to your attorney so that he can review them. And if there's anything missing, it might be time for renegotiation or a delay in your closing date. And if all of this is a little too much for you to do because there's a lot going on, contact a permit professional so that you don't get screwed at the closing. At Dynamic Permits, we'll do that pre-purchase property consultation, and we'll keep it confidential so that you can find out before that closing is scheduled. Click the link below so that you don't get screwed at the closing and order some property research today. Thanks for watching.